did what they could earn.
Christian is dead. Oh my God.
One of these surviving bevered children, a 13-year-old girl, saying her brothers were fascinated by mass killings for at least a year.
Imagine you're caught red-handed, but you try to pull off the ultimate act instead of owning up. Do you think you could fool the police? Could you hide the truth when every move is being watched? Let's dive into what happens when someone tries to play innocent and fails. This is 30-year-old Colby Allen Parker, and he's behind bars for killing his grandfather. It all began with a panicked 911 call.
I like to report an incident here. I just had a Vietnam veteran attack me and I had to defend myself. Okay. And it just got out.
And it ended in a chaotic struggle with the cops. On March 13th, 2021, deputies in Lake County, Florida, rushed to a scene after a man reported he'd been attacked. When they got there, they found Colby Parker. Something didn't seem right, however. Colby had no injuries, and he was acting strange. Very strange.
The axe on. Body cam. We got it.
Use the view and just get a couple.
Well, I'm gonna pat him down real quick. Hey!
Hey, don't do that, buddy.
Don't do that.
That's not
Sit
good.
your ass back down.
You're gonna keep acting like that. It's gonna get bad. Okay? Stand up for me. Stand up. You said you were armed. What are you armed with? What do you have on you?
What do you got on you?
Turn and place them against the car. We're not going to keep playing this game. No. We're going to have some issues.
Hands there.
Get this, grab a hand. Yeah. Let's get this video out. Do you have anything or not?
No, not weapon-wise. Nothing.
Okay, sweet.
Colby told the officers that he and his grandfather had been smoking marijuana when things took a deadly turn. He grabbed a knife and tried to swing it at me, Colby claimed. He said he had no choice but to defend himself, and now his grandfather was dead. But his story quickly fell apart when he pulled something shocking from his pockets.
Oh. What? Junior? Yeah. Where's Junior?
Ronnie and Ronnie Jr. right here.
Ronnie. Okay, what is that?
Those are ears.
Those are ears. Can you hold those up for me? All right. I'll put this on you. I got it.
Set them on the truck.
Yep. So where's Ronnie Jr. at? Is he inside? Is there somebody else inside? Hey Sarge, we're gonna need ACO. Oh. Probably gonna need ACO.
Colby handed the deputies his grandfather's ears. Yes, ears he'd cut off after killing him. Any idea of self-defense flew out the window at that point, and the situation only spiraled from there.
He's trying to get his barrel. Get on him. Have it? No. Okay. Taser. Traffic light, we're fighting them.
Things escalated fast. Colby got into a fight with the police, and it took several taser jolts to bring him down.
Hey, wake up. He's awake. You off of him? He's awake. You alright? He's kicking his legs. Yeah, he's breathing. Alright. He's breathing. Oh, it's all good. Chill out, man. Just relax. Relax and breathe. Relax and breathe.
After his arrest, Colby confessed. He told police he had beaten his grandfather with a baseball bat before stabbing him, saying he wanted to send him to join his grandmother. Colby Parker later pleaded no contest to murder and assaulting a law enforcement officer. He'll spend the next 50 years in prison. The next suspect didn't make things any less shocking. She fatally stabbed her boyfriend in the neck and insisted she was innocent.
Wait, is he dead? Is he dead?
Sit down.
Okay, no, I'll sit down. I just you scared me.
Sit down.
He's not dead, is he?
This deadly event unfolded on April 3rd, 2022, kicking off with a frantic 911 call.
What do you mean he has a stab wound on his shoulder now?
Yeah, he's bleeding from his shoulder.
God, I can't get my arm.
3101.
I can't get my arm.
Baby, I'm so sorry. Baby, get up. Listen, please, God, please, God. Please, God.
Is he awake?
The distressed woman on the line was 25-year-old OnlyFans model Courtney Clenny, and her 27-year-old boyfriend, Christian Obumseli, was fighting for his life. But the call abruptly ended, leaving police to rush into what would be a bloody scene.
Get up right now.
Why do you have to keep him upright? I just want to keep him
Get up
upright.
right now. Wait, how is it? Get up right now. Get up.
No, I can't. I can't let this. Okay.
Back off.
Wait, it wasn't. Guys,
Relax.
Why? No, guys.
Relax.
What's going on? Hey, you good? What do you have?
Relax.
What are you bleeding from? Go.
Guys, please.
Relax.
Please,
Sit down.
Here. Okay.
Sit down.
Okay, just let me.
Sit down.
Okay. Baby, come here. Just sit down.
What is his name?
Christian Obumseli.
What's his name?
Christian Obumseli. Obumseli, please.
Listen, sit down. Do me a favor, sit down. Do not
Why are you
move.
yelling at me?
Do not move.
Why are you yelling at me?
Do not move, sit down.
Okay,
We don't know what's going on. We don't know what happened.
I'm terrified.
So
for him.
right now, yeah, don't worry. They're helping him. So just sit down. Don't move, okay?
Oh my god. I'm covered in his blood because I'm trying to save him.
I understand
I'm trying to save him.
I understand that.
And if I don't, you'll can't.
Okay.
Then what will I do with
All
my
right.
life? I need him. He's like my other half.
When officers arrived, they found Courtney soaked in blood, cradling Christian's head as he lay dying on the floor. Medics worked frantically to save him while the officers tried to calm Courtney and figure out what had happened.
I need to be at the hospital with him.
Oh, you're not going in.
Why?
Because we're conducting an investigation.
I was self-defense. I mean, my mom was on the phone.
Okay, well, listen, the detectives are coming. You're gonna talk to them, and then you're gonna explain your side.
But I'm gonna be covered in blood. I look crazy. I was holding him while he was spurting blood, trying to stop the blood.
Okay, so you guys started arguing, then what happened?
Threw me against the wall, choked me. I mean, you're looking like this. He's never like choked me to where like it's like
Okay,
crazy stuff.
so
But
he-
like I mean, I couldn't breathe.
Okay.
Then he put me on the.
So he
on the
throws you
ground.
against the wall?
Then he put me on the ground, choked me. That's happened 2 other times.
Did he
before.
tell you anything? Did he say
Just like that kind of face, like where I was really scared and I was trying to get him off of me and he wouldn't get
Okay.
off. Then he gets off, then I call my mom.
Okay.
And then I was like, I went into the other room and I was talking to her and I was like crying and saying like something is happening, like I don't know what's going on with Christian. And I was just like crying, whatever. And then like I went to the kitchen and he started like charging at me. And I said like, I'm gonna like throw this at you. And he goes, do it. And then he charged me and threw it. But he was far away and I never in a million years like I'm
He threw
scared.
a statue at you?
No. It was the knife. I said, like, I was just holding it to be like, please don't come anywhere near me.
Courtney claimed she stabbed him in self-defense, but the scene told a different story. She was covered in his blood, and things were not looking good for her. The cops took her in for questioning, but before long, she'd get news that would change everything.
Informed me that Christian did not make it. Okay. Unfortunately, the doctors did what they could, and
Christian is dead.
Yes.
Oh my God. This is not real, right? Okay.
After Christian died, Courtney became the prime suspect and was charged with second-degree murder. The judge denied her bail. Her lawyers argued she acted in self-defense and that Christian was the actual abuser, but investigators weren't convinced. A 2-year probe dug up several videos showing Courtney physically attacking him.
You know, like, I was sober for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And then why am I not sober? Because of you.
In one leaked conversation, there were even hints that this wasn't the first time a stabbing had taken place between them.
The crazy thing about all of this is that yesterday, when you stabbed me in the leg and you saw how bad it was hurting me and I couldn't walk, I couldn't do and you were telling me I wish I could have taken your pain away. I wish it was me and not you. The next morning, I still woke up happy.
The investigation is still ongoing as more details surface. Courtney remains behind bars, waiting for her day in court. This last case began with what seemed like a routine traffic stop in Avon, Ohio, on February 2nd, 2019. An officer noticed a car missing a license plate and a tire on State Route 83 near Chester Road. The driver, 53-year-old Robert James Ralph, was quickly pulled over.
Shut off the car. Shut off the car.
47 station.
147 go.
Operator.
Shut off the car. You hear me? Shut off the car. Throw the keys on top of the hood. Put the keys on the hood. All right. With your left hand, open the driver's side door, okay? From the outside, there you go. Yep, step out of the vehicle for me. Okay. All right. Yep, step out of the vehicle. Okay, just face away from me, okay? Okay, just face away from me, stand out of the car, okay?
Okay, I have something protective on, bro.
What?
Very frightened.
Okay, just keep your hands in the air. Keep them where I can see them.
Yes.
Okay, face away from me.
Okay.
57, get here now. Face away from me. Face away from me.
Copy, I'm Chester 83.
Face away from me, my man. Put your hands on top of your head, okay?
47's clear. Verbal warning. We have.
We got a male wearing body armor. He's got a weapon on him.
Don't engage. Stay away from him.
From the start, Robert's behavior set off alarms. His strange demeanor and the sight of body armor and a possible weapon made the situation tense. The officer had to proceed cautiously, not knowing what could happen next.
What do you have on you?
I've got northbound.
A what?
I have a compass, I have a work tool.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
If you would, please, yes.
A scissors.
Okay. Okay.
I have my driver's license. I have money, cash money on me. I have credit cards.
Okay.
I have,
Anything going on there? 54 other than that.
what else, keys.
No, I'm figuring out what he has. I'm talking to him.
Couple days,
Okay, just keep your hand.
You in contact with him right now?
You're okay, man.
God almighty. Almighty God, never let it be like this. Please, God, save me.
That's fine.
I'm really better to be with you. I'm scared. I'm very frightened out here.
Okay.
I'm very frightened.
As Robert was detained, the situation took a sharp turn. This wasn't just a traffic stop anymore. It became part of a murder investigation, all because of a chilling confession.
So I have things to confess to you.
What's that?
I killed my parents.
Where do you live at?
1036 Castle Hall Road, Midlothian, Virginia. 23114.
Is that where your parents live?
Yeah, please don't kill me.
Just stay right there for me, okay? Do you have any guns on you in the car?
I have a gun, but I have a work tool, and I have an axe in my jacket. I'm very frightened out here.
Okay, what are you wearing this vest for?
Because I'm afraid of being shot. I've seen a lot of people, very frightening people. Like
Okay.
Latin gangs and all these other people. It's frightening the shit out of me. I snapped at home. I felt threatened by my father and mother.
When did this happen?
I got it.
He said he killed his parents in Virginia.
Reputation, and I was very frightened of being locked up by them again.
Earlier that same day, police had done a welfare check at Robert's parents' home. Inside, they found his father, Jan Ralph, and his mother, Victoria Ralph, dead. Robert, who had just been pulled over, was now admitting to their murders. The investigation was less than 6 hours old, and officers already had a warrant for his arrest when they stumbled upon him by sheer coincidence.
From trouble.
Okay. Do you know where you are?
To Canada and see my nephew.
Okay. Do you know what state you're in?
This is Ohio, right?
Yes. Do you know where at in Ohio you're about?
No, either Lake Erie or near Kent State.
Okay. Well, you're
I'm
correct.
actually lost, and I don't know how to get out of this bungle of where I am, like in terms of geography.
Okay.
And I wanted to get far enough away, and there's no way you can evade the police. I work with computers. I know that there's no way to evade factual truth.
He's still got one. He's still got axes and a knife on him.
All right, let's get him on.
They're on.
Robert, we're gonna pick you up, all right? All right. We're not gonna hurt you.
All right.
Ready? All right. 1, 2, 3.
Go to your knees.
Roll them on the side.
All right.
Bring your knees up.
Hard.
Roll on the side, buddy. Bring your knees up to your chest there, all right?
All right.
This one. There we go.
Now roll up.
Now roll up.
Roll up to your knees.
Up here. All right. All right.
That's cool.
All right. Wait. You're rolling forward. I'll go on my knees.
You don't gotta go. You're okay right where you're at.
Stay right there, okay?
I'm more happy to be in your custody. I'm terrified of being shot out here by all sorts of strange gangs and shit and all this stuff that goes on in this country now.
Got any needles on you?
No needles. I had a mechanical pencil that it's like a needle. Is in the car.
All right, no problem.
Can you,
do it?
The license plate is in there. I was afraid of people spotting me who were like gangs.
No problem.
And Jan Ralph was putting out these signals on his iPad, and I don't know, God knows where he's connected to.
We're making contact with his jurisdiction to find out if it's...
Robert was deeply paranoid, and that paranoia helped identify him that night. His body armor and decision to remove the car's license plate made him stand out to the officer. Despite his mental state, he didn't hesitate to confess to killing his parents.
You said you hurt your parents?
Yeah.
What'd you do to them?
I killed them.
How'd you do that?
I got into a confrontation. Yeah.
All right, stand up.
All right. I'll tell you, if you want me to, I can tell you what happened.
Okay.
Okay, so I've been recently recovered from PTSD.
Okay.
Okay. And I've been noticing really strange things about their behavior. And also, it goes very deep with those two. It goes very deep. My biological father, Jan C. Ralph, worked at the UN for 30 years. Those are the keys. That includes the crossbar of the car, the small keys.
Okay.
And there's a medical bag in there, but there's no drugs in it because I finally recovered from the mental drugs that they had me on for decades. They had me on neuroleptic drugs. They locked me up over and over again for trying to be normal.
Okay.
I have a girlfriend, have a wife, you know.
You have both?
Pardon?
You have both, a girlfriend and a wife?
No, absolutely
Okay.
not.
Just a wife?
Well,
a girlfriend?
Debatable. I have vague memories of being married in high school, but I'm not sure that's true.
Okay.
I'm not sure it is true.
He didn't resist arrest. In fact, after being taken into custody, Robert provided even more disturbing details about the killings.
I'd rather be in your custody than wandering around out here. I'm scared shitless.
We got you. We'll protect you, all right?
All right.
Watch yourself getting in there.
All right.
Big step up.
All right, you have everything out of my pockets because I don't want you to feel like I'm threatening you or anything at this point. We're not worried about it. I mean, whenever you get a chance, I'd like to tell you something I think is key.
Okay.
And that is that I think that I felt very, very frightened that my parents were setting me up to be killed to collect insurance on me.
Okay.
And I heard things said sideways and from upstairs on the second floor.
Okay.
And it involved Justin Jude Ralph, who's my biological brother who lives in Airdrie, Canada.
Okay.
Alberta, Canada. And, there was I went through a lot of traumatic abuse as a child.
Okay.
And it's becoming more clear to me in the last year, since about December 2017.
Okay.
Even though I've been in recovery for a long time, I've been battling mental problems for most of my life. Most of them inflicted by psychological torture that Jan C. Ralph subjected me to.
Okay.
He subjected me to extreme sexual abuse as a child, things that are coming back to me now.
Okay.
And he used me as a political pawn for him to get purchase, in other words, to get a step up at the UN. Politically, he used my
He works
life.
for the UN?
Pardon?
He works for the UN?
He worked. He's dead now. I killed him.
You killed him too?
I killed him.
Where is he at?
He's dead at 1036 Castle Hall Road.
Okay.
Investigators learned how Robert carried out the murders. He had wrapped his father in a rug and hidden him in a trash bin. His mother had been handcuffed, tased, and then placed inside a box in the garage.
Harsh things is I've become almost dysphoric with who I'm actually related to.
Okay.
Because things don't match up.
Yeah.
Who's who around me?
Okay.
Doesn't match up. The behavior, the motivations, or the senseless abuse that I've taken my whole life, and the manipulation and things like neuro-linguistic programming we used on me.
Okay.
And I'm remembering through working regular work and going to school and trying to have a profession other than as a musician, and that a lot of things have been revealed by my memory, and actually getting away from psychoactive drugs like profenazine and risperidone.
Okay.
Have actually helped me to really recall some of the trauma that I've gone through.
Okay.
And I started to put together connections of
Give me one second. Go ahead.
political connections and motivations.
Okay. Just give me a second. I gotta go up here, okay?
All right.
I'll come back and talk to you.
Robert Ralph was arrested and went to trial for the murders of his parents. The court found him not guilty because of insanity. He was committed to a facility and will be evaluated every year to decide if he should continue treatment or be released under conditions.